Welcome to Foglight Video Solutions. This video will detail how to compare performance between SQL and batch statements in SQL PI. My name is John Sakalauskas, and I'm a technical product specialist for the Foglight product. This video covers how to compare performance between SQL batch statements in SQL Performance Investigator, SQL PI, for Oracle and SQL Server. Users can use the SQL PI compare functionality to determine where differences in period activity illustrate underlying performance and monitoring issues. It helps you determine whether a comparison occurrence is an isolated incident or a sign of potentially significant performance problem. This compare functionality can be accessed from the performance tree. The comparison can be of whole instances or selected dimension breakdowns, such as user or SQL. Use compare to address questions such as what caused the specific activity? What were the resource and load demands of today's instance activity compared with that of a previous day? Is an instance imposing different load levels now than previously? How do we explain difference in SQL performance compared with the previous period? What are the differences in program characteristics over two periods that cause different performance? After identifying the different resource usage, you can use compare to identify what caused this difference. Is it usage pattern, different SQL behavior, or environmental problem? To begin, log into the Foglight console. Navigate to the Global View Databases dashboard if you're not already there. Select a SQL Server or Oracle agent with the SQL PI extension configured. In this example, we will use a SQL Server agent. In the SQL PI panel, let's select the SQL Statements entry. In the bottom half of the top SQL Statements chart, a Compare button is present at the top of the table. This can be used to select the SQL statement to drill into. Highlight the SQL statement and click the Compare button. Then select the comparison criteria, whether to compare the same dimension activity with a different time range or a different dimension activity within the same time range. Let's select the same dimension activity and use the default time range, then click Compare. The upper panes graphically display the workload or any other selected resource. The middle activity section displays the dimensions which were significant elements of the difference. Expanding the individual lines displays the dimension numbers which caused the difference and composing metrics whose differences exceed the specified threshold. Use a set of performance-related metrics defined by the chosen resource to help you to explain the difference in resource consumption. For example, a rise in I/O weight might be explained by the rise in quantity of physical reads. Use the comparison parameters section in order to enter all of the desired information for the comparison. For example, time range, instance, dimension, timeframes, and resource. To learn more about Foglight for databases, visit us at support.quest.com. For quick support questions, follow us at Quest Experts on Twitter.